JW, my first thing in the morning, I don't dare leave my room without prayer. And this morning, I sincerely thank the Lord for your friendship.
A friend gave me woodworking clamps and left this note. A friend is like wood clamps. You never have too many. I want to invite you into the life of Bill Slagle, who is not only a friend, but a woodmaker who makes beautiful pens. And I'd like for him to show you how he makes those pens.
And I've been doing this for about 10 years, since I retired from Southern Baptist work, religious work. I've enjoyed it very much. And I think every retired person needs to have something he's looking forward to each morning, each day, to captivate his energy and attention. And this has done that for me. 3 things that you need if you're going to do pen making. One is the hardware. Most companies sell a package that has your mechanism, the tip, and the clip, and this sort of thing. The second thing is your wood. Now you can see that I have wood stacked everywhere. A good lathe makes your work a pleasure. It's nice to have a bandsaw, because the bandsaw doesn't make as much sawdust as the average table saw. And so that's a good piece of equipment. And the third thing you need is to have a good drill. Again, to making pens, some of the wood would be in this shape, and some of it would be like this. This is called tulip wood, one of the exotic woods. And when I get ready to cut this wood up, I cut it into 5/8 inch strips like this, and later I put it on the miter saw and cut it into 2-inch blocks like this. To actually begin making a pen, we'll go to the drill. The first thing is to have a good 7mm drill. Now, after you have drilled both parts of your pen, 2 7mm brass tubes that you glue in there. Now, I've done that to this pair already, and the glue has dried. Now, the next thing you do is to square your pen. You notice that the wood is a little bit longer than the tube. And the tube needs to be showing. Now we go to the lathe. This is your guide. This tells you where to stop cutting. And tighten this part until there's 3 tools that I use. One is called a skew. That's because of the irregular line on it. This is called a scraper. This is very sharp, and you use it from the top side. And this is called a gouge. And basically this is what I use. To begin with, these blanks are 5/8 of an inch. And basically, when I finished, they were 7/16 of an inch. Now this is where a good sharp tool comes. We've gone around, and that's basically 7/16 of an inch. Now this is the critical point in making your pen. These guides tell you where to stop. And so we'll do the finish work. Now we will do the sanding. I use about 3 grades of sandpaper. Now we're ready to put the finish on the pen. The basic thing that I use is polyurethane. It's quick drying. It's a good tough coating. You can use any one of 25 or 30 products. We let that dry for a minute or two, and then we'll assemble the pen. Assemble the pen. You look at your ends and decide where you want the tip and where you want the clip. And I'll choose this one for the tip. And this is a basic press. You can use different kinds of tools for this. And next goes in the mechanism. And here you see your stop line. That's better. That's better. And now the ring that separates them. And sometimes you need a little, just a touch of oil. Now we do the clip. I don't press this in all the way, just a little bit, because these tend to get loose, and so I want to put a drop of super glue. The wood that I used is cedar. It's an easily worked wood and good for a beginner to consider using. There it is.